While you wouldn't know it by the kind of generic title and poster, Alone is a bare-bones story of survival, relying on little dialogue, the rich atmosphere of the Northern California forests, and some extremely strong performances. This little film really packs a powerful punch. Welcome back to ML Miller Frights, a part of the Kings of Horror Network. I'm ML Miller. While you might be watching this video on the Kings of Horror Network channel, I urge you to click over to my ML Miller Frights page afterwards and give it a like, share with your buddies across the electronic superhighway, click subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. I just want to get the word out for both ML Miller Frights and the Kings of Horror Network, so that we can make both channels bigger and better. Alone is directed by John Hyams, and it came out on demand and digital download from Magnet Releasing and Magnolia Pictures just last week. As the film begins, Jessica, played by Jules Wilcox, is packing up a trailer and heading north. We don't know why, but she seems determined to take this trip, even though the occasional call from her mother and father indicate that they disapprove of the long trip alone. What she doesn't know is that on this trip, Jessica is in for the fight of her life. While I don't want to spoil a minute of Alone, I will say that it is an intense and potent thriller that will keep you edging towards your seat until you damn near fall off. The film has a simple cat-and-mouse structure, where Jessica is being pursued by a nameless assailant, played by the outsider and Ozark's Mark Menchaca. And this goes on for the bulk of the movie. Relying on the treacherous and gorgeous forested landscape rather than overwritten script work, director John Hyams, who did some very simple but effective episodes of the Netflix zombie series Black Summer, delivers a film that doesn't need a lot of words to give it power. The volatile landscape and the violent man pursuing Jessica is the plot of many a film, last year's Rust Creek, for example, as well as the extremely awesome Revenge. But Alone never tries to be fancy with the story it's telling. It just peels away all pretension and delivers a primal story of Jessica's force of will against the world around her and a man determined to kill her. There really are only two main characters here, with Silence of the Lambs' Anthony Heald showing up for a few minutes of screen time. This leaves Wilcox and Menchaca to shine all the way through Alone. Wilcox communicates how much of a survivor she is with simple emotional shots of her looking through old photos and moments where she zones out from the world around her, lost in the heaviest of thoughts. While we do find out why she is leaving on the road trip, I honestly don't think Alone really needed to give the viewer that information. And while very little information is given about both Jessica and her pursuer, what we do see is enough to root for Wilcox's Jessica to make it through this ordeal, and Menchaca to get what he deserves. Menchaca adds another intense performance to his already formidable resume. Barely recognizable behind gold-rimmed glasses and a giant red mustache that would do Chuck Norris proud, Menchaca is creepy from the get-go, and never stops being more and more so. Alone is a no-frills, straightforward shocker that is sure to please any fan of action, intrigue, and terror. Even in the early scenes, before the chase begins, director Hyams is able to capture that intense fear a woman feels when by herself and in a situation that is out of her own control. Don't miss this simple, yet exquisitively powerful tale of survival and overcoming the elements, be they man or nature. That'll be it for today. If you like this video, please pound that thumbs up button. Share this video with your social media addicted pals. If you're looking for written reviews, you can find them on mlmillerwrites.com. And don't forget about the new trade paperback for my comic book series, GRAVETRANCERS. It's out in finer comic shops right now. And be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell for alerts to be the first to see my future videos. Thank you so much for your time, and take care.
You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be. stuck inside your reality. You're doomed. Oh, you're doomed. You're doomed. God live the life that you are meant to be. Live inside